I would describe my dad's attitude in life as just driven.
I ain't been nowhere near that man. I ain't been none of that stupid. So, whenever y'all hear it, if somebody say that, it's a lie. I don't even like baby oil.
The Smith family's carefully crafted public image has been rocked by explosive reports claiming their son, Jaden Smith, has made shocking allegations against his parents, Will and Jada Pinkett Smith. Unverified sources suggest that Jaden has approached federal authorities with serious accusations that could potentially unravel the foundations of Hollywood itself. Known for his eccentric yet talented persona, Jaden is said to have shared a disturbing account of his upbringing, including claims about his family's ties to shadowy figures and a secretive network of powerful players operating behind the glamorous facade of the entertainment industry.
You know, that's something that I tried to do from the very beginning, and it's something that my parents were aware of.
Let's take a step back for a moment. Jaden Smith has always been the outlier in the Smith family, unafraid to challenge conventions and speak his mind. From his eccentric interviews to his often cryptic social media posts, the world has watched him grow up in a bubble of fame and privilege few can relate to. But even his most dedicated fans couldn't have predicted the shocking turn of events that are now unfolding. Rumors are swirling that Jaden has severed all ties with his parents and, in an astonishing move, handed over explosive information to federal investigators about their alleged involvement in some of Hollywood's deepest secrets. If these reports are true, this would represent a major escalation in the already turbulent fallout surrounding Diddy, who is facing serious legal troubles for his own alleged wrongdoings.
You have to live up to our expectations of what we've done and what we've accomplished in our life, and you have to live with that. So we kind of knew that when we were young. And
the tension within the Smith family is said to have reached a boiling point following Diddy's highly publicized arrest. While Will Smith has publicly denied any involvement in Diddy's infamous gatherings, Jaden's alleged testimony tells a much different story. According to whispers from insiders, Jaden has accused his parents of subjecting him to environments no child should ever be exposed to. He claims that Will and Jada knowingly brought him to these events, fully aware of the questionable activities occurring behind closed doors. The allegations suggest that, as a teenager, Jaden was used as a pawn in a much larger game of influence and control within the entertainment industry.
Yeah, I did. Once I went out into the world and I saw what people, how people feel about
Jaden's recent claims, if true, cast their parenting choices in a much darker light. Exposed. Over the years, Will and Jada have been open about their unconventional parenting style, often advocating for freedom and individuality over traditional rules and discipline. However, Jaden's recent claims, if true, cast their parenting choices in a much darker light. According to reports, he allegedly told investigators that his parents prioritized their social standing and professional connections above his well-being, pulling him into a world of excess and indulgence that he was far too young to handle. These allegations are especially disturbing when considered alongside reports about Diddy's infamous gatherings, elaborate, highly orchestrated events that have been described as involving all manner of questionable and sinister activities.
My dad would just film me and my sister, and we would make trade tricks, Matrix spin-off, you know what I'm saying? Like, we would do all types.
For years, rumors have circulated about the Smith family's involvement in Hollywood's more exclusive and secretive social circles. While Will and Jada have built their brand on authenticity and relatability, there's always been a lingering sense that their public persona only tells part of the story. Jaden's recent actions appear to confirm what many have long suspected, that the Smiths, for all their charm and charisma, may be deeply entangled in the same murky waters that have ensnared other Hollywood elites. With Diddy's arrest now shining a spotlight on these clandestine networks, Jaden's decision to come forward could have far-reaching consequences, not just for his family, but for the entire entertainment industry.
A meeting about their next film or something, and they would put me at the head of the table and just make me sit there while they're talk and debate with all these people, talk numbers, talk crazy stuff, and then I would just...
Adding to the intrigue is Jaden's own history of erratic behavior, which some are now reinterpreting as cries for help. From his philosophical musings on existentialism to his bold fashion choices, Jaden has always marched to the beat of his own drum. But could his eccentricities have been a way of coping with the trauma he allegedly endured? In a recent social media post, Jaden hinted at feeling misunderstood and out of place, writing, "All the weird stuff you've ever seen me do was me thinking I was totally normal. Now, with these new allegations coming to light, that statement takes on a much more poignant tone. Was Jaden's so-called weirdness a product of the environment he grew up in? And if so, what does that say about the people who were supposed to protect him?" The allegations against Will and Jada are especially striking when viewed in the context of their public image. For decades, the couple has been celebrated as a model of Black excellence, a power duo, balancing blockbuster careers with a seemingly loving and supportive family life. They've been open about their struggles and triumphs, from Will's battle with self-doubt to Jada's candid discussions about their marriage. But Jaden's claims suggest a far more complicated reality, one where the pursuit of power and influence may have come at a devastating cost.
And once again, I hate saying these things because their children are dope. But Jaden's kind of MIA.
One particularly troubling aspect of Jaden's alleged testimony involves his introduction to substances, which he has previously credited with helping him develop a deeper love and empathy for his family. In a speech at a recent conference, Jaden revealed that his mother, Jada, was the first in their household to experiment with these substances, describing her as the catalyst for what eventually became a family-wide practice. While Jaden framed this revelation as a positive turning point in their relationships, critics have raised concerns about the appropriateness of introducing such substances into a family dynamic, especially considering the alleged turmoil behind the scenes. This disclosure takes on a new layer of complexity when paired with Jaden's reported cooperation with authorities. Could his experiences with these substances have played a role in his decision to come forward? Some speculate that Jaden's use of these substances helped him confront buried memories and emotions, ultimately motivating him to take action against his parents. Others, however, see it as yet another example of the Smith family's unconventional, and some would argue irresponsible, approach to parenting.
When we said we wanted to bring him to the table, I was like, well, what do you want to talk about? He said, mushrooms.
Yeah.